Critch, are you still there? Hello? Alright. Oh, shoot. She hung up. Critch, I wish you'd call me back. I need your help on this live show that I'm about to do. Maybe she'll give me a ring. Hello?
Why'd you say my name, Hal?
I forgot that who I was talking
Now
to.
just do it.
Can you come and help the live show? And I need an assistant to help me out.
Oh,
I could give you a gift.
I'm kind of busy. You got girls there?
Well, I could give you a gift, though. Do you like gifts?
Yeah. What you got?
I could give you my meat.
Give me that last year.
Oh, you don't like my meat?
No.
Okay, well, oh, it's okay. It looks like one of my other girlfriends came over to help out.
What?
Yep. So, yep. Bye-bye, Critch. Hi, I'm Hal Thompson, and I'm an expert. Thanks for joining me on this live show adventure. I hope you're having a good holiday, and I hope that you and I can learn something together this evening and have a really nice time. If you want to ask me a question, you can put it in the comments here. There's going to be a lot of them, so we'll do our best to try to get to them whenever we can. I got a helper. Hello, helper.
Hi, Hal.
This helper is not Critch. Critch refuses to help me. She's upset with me right now. She gets kind of naughty sometimes, and I gotta teach her a lesson. So, anyway, if you look in the description of this video, you can see some options for various things that I might do for you if you wish. I've got a list of surprises. I don't know what happened to it, though, ultimately. Oh, here it is. I'll give you a surprise. There's 10 of them on this list, and then you can get a fun surprise. Also, I'm giving away t-shirts tonight. I've got about 20 or so. This is what they look like. See, they have an expert on them. He's an expert. See what that's saying? And then here's the one for ladies. This one's large, but boy, it's pretty small. I don't know. I don't think it would fit me, but it's for ladies, so that's not really an issue. I would just say that I don't have too many of the big sizes, so I'm just throwing that out there. Mostly large for men's and medium to larges for ladies that are they're fitted. Ladies fitted. Ladies fitted. I like saying ladies fitted. Sorry. Where was I? Oh, right off the bat, I better show you my ham. So you can trust me. This is the sure sign of a trustworthy expert who reveals his ham to you as soon as you meet. Meat. This is kind of actually, well, we'll talk later about what kind of ham that is. I had some other things to mention. I'm going to be getting some calls from some folks later this evening, I think. And also, I got some more stuff in the description that you can get in on. But if you want one of those t-shirts, then for every $20 that you might donate to the Hal Thompson Fund, you'll get entered in for one of those t-shirts. And like I said, there's 20, so I'll be giving away quite a few. You can make the payment PayPal.com to ehalthompson@gmail.com and give us your address. Well, that'll be later because we'll draw for the t-shirts at the end of the night. Thanks for joining me. I hope that I can give you a gift tonight of knowledge and help with whatever problems you're having in your life. Can my helper give me some questions that I can help out with, because I'm an expert?
Let's see. Why is your ham so small, Hal?
Well, this ham's been busy this holiday season. I've been giving it out to people that I trust so that they have enough ham. Oh, wow, what's this? Oh gosh, who could this be? With such a pleasant ringtone. Hello? Oh God, it's Mont. Oh, why are you calling me? Mont, what do you want?
I wanted to call and wish you Merry Christmas.
Yeah, somehow I don't believe it coming from you, Mont.
I need $50.
You what? You're giving me $50?
No, I need you to give me $50.
Well, how's that a Christmas gift?
So I can buy you something.
I don't want to give you $50. You're not very fun. I don't like it.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about I come over there and steal your dang gum miniature couch, take it to the pawn shop.
No, don't. I don't. No, please don't take my miniature couch for obvious reasons, okay?
What are the reasons?
Oh, they're obvious. I guess
Not
that's.
to me, they're not.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess
I'm gonna have to go and think about this for a little bit.
Okay, well, I guess I'll send you that $50. Just stay away from my house, okay?
Just put it in a hamburger sandwich bag and leave it outside by the dumpster. I'll come and get it. I'm out on Huber right now, and I'm on a track phone. I'm running out of battery.
What's Huber? Isn't that some sort of beer?
No, that's when you get in trouble with the law, Hal, and they put you in jail, but they let you out to go to your job.
Why did they let you out, though? Because you've done so many bad things.
Yeah, and I don't even have a job. Those dummies.
What were you in for this time, Mont?
I stole a bus.
Why did you steal a bus?
I wanted to take a bus on a trip. I didn't have a bus.
That's a pretty good reason, I guess. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think you should have been jailed for that.
No, I rammed it into a courthouse.
You rammed it into a courthouse? Oh, that might be why they took issue with your behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I make bad choices.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, Mont. Well,
I gotta go.
okay.
I
Well,
gotta get back to jail before they put me in jail.
is there a jail for people who are supposed to be in jail?
Yeah, it's called jail, Hal.
Okay. Well, please don't call this number again, Mont.
You're the only friend I have, Hal.
Okay.
I'll be out by the dumpster waiting for my money, and I'll punch you in the face if I see you out there.
Okay. Well, I'll try to hide. Okay.
Bye, Hal.
Okay. Bye, Mont. I hate you. Oh, that was my friend Mont. Sometimes he'll call or come over. It's best when he calls, I guess, because when he comes over, I usually end up in the hospital. Anyway, let's get down to business. I need to help some folks out there maybe having some holiday problems. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you. Can you mention to the... I can't really read it. It seems like it's all stained.
Can I interject?
What?
Can I interject? A lot of our friends are out there and I'm missing all their comments because we're so busy and so many awesome people are watching and I'm keeping track of the emails, so I don't want people to feel bad if I'm not responding like I usually do during the other shows.
Many of our friends are out watching, and well, I don't really have any friends, but maybe she does. She hasn't really told me. She only the only reason she's doing this is to help a relative out for the holidays, a relative who helps take care of me. So anyway, she's missing a lot of your comments because there's so many. So she just wanted to say sorry about that. She'll probably leave halfway through anyway in a rage.
No, I won't do that.
Oh, good. That's nice to hear. What a great gift for Xmas. Marcus Wargo wants to know, Hal, have I been bad or good? Here's some cash, you dirty animal. Marcus, you've been terrible. You've been an awful man. You really did some naughty things. Specifically, you beat a leopard skin with a stick. You thought it was alive, though, so that's why it was bad. Because you thought that there was still a live leopard in it. And then also you mismanaged some funds for your local chapter of 4-H. You shouldn't do that. The 4-Hers depend on you for their local county fair. So you've been pretty bad. You better start being better, Marcus. Thanks for that, though. I got a note here from Eric. Do you have any questions before I get into this? Just regular questions that I could give some expert advice to?
Yes. Why do we park in a driveway and drive on a parkway?
Oh, the eternal question. Similar to the question, why did the chicken cross the road? Or, no, wait. What came first, the chicken or the egg? You drive on a parkway, and then where did the parkway first come from? Nobody knows the answer to this one, because it's a conundrum. And it's also known as a mental pickle. There's no way to explain certain things. They elude our minds and give us headaches if we think too much about them. So it's best just to ignore this question and go on your parkway, or what was parkway, and then what was the other one? Oh yeah, so either go on your parkway or your driveway, but don't combine the two. It's like crossing the streams. Does that answer your question? I feel kind of sick now after thinking about that one. Can we have another one to wash that one down?
Yep. Hal, on the 12th day of Christmas, what did my true love give to me?
On the 12th day of Christmas, what did your true love give? Can everybody hear her out there? Because she's pretty close by, so I just want to make sure that you can hear what she's asking me. Who asked this? Do we know?
It's back a few.
Oh, don't worry about it. You know who
Zips.
you are.
Zips,
I
think.
Zips.
Yes.
Her true love gave her on the 12th day of Christmas. Well, it seems like maybe you would have known if you already got the gift. Do you want me to guess? Is that why you asked? I'm pretty sure he gave you a sofa, a miniature sofa. If he did the right thing. If he made a mistake, he may have given you something else. But you have to forgive him. Most men don't really know how to give gifts. But obviously this Christmas, if you're not giving your loved one a miniature couch for obvious reasons, then you will have failed. So just be wary. Can I get another one?
Hal, what gives you the right, Hal?
What gives me the right is because I'm an expert. Don't you ever question my expertise. I was trained at the Academy for Expert Folks, and they taught me everything I needed to know about classifying and identifying the problem and giving the necessary information that would help assist with the problem. There was actually a 3-step process. Step 1, identify the problem. 2, classify the problem. 3, solve the problem. There's various sub parts to all those 3 steps, including like how you classify the problem. For example, your problem with what the gift was for the 12th day of Christmas, that would be categorized as a gift-related question. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's not funny. What else do they have?
Hal, when did you stop being an idiot and start being an expert?
I was never an idiot. I've always been pretty good with things in general.
What about Hal Thompson, Complete Idiot? We saw some of
I
those.
didn't. I had just acted in that show. They made me do that. They threatened my family. I didn't want to be on that Hal Thompson, the Complete Idiot show because I objected to the title. It made me sick. I didn't really care for the way they treated me on set either. They yelled at me and shouted when I messed up a take. Sometimes they'd kick me or boot me, or they'd pull off my shoes. It was an awful situation, so I'd appreciate if you didn't bring that up again. Thanks. Can I have... Oh, I think I'm going to do a surprise. I got a surprise here from Eric Ross. He wants me to give him a surprise, and so I'm going to roll a 10-sided die that I found, and I'm going to see what happens with a surprise. I got some fun stuff on this list. I rolled a 6. That's a song. Oh, I'm a pretty good singer. I'm going to sing a song about something. Can you maybe give me a question that I could sing a song about for Eric Ross?
Hal, are any of Santa's elves evil?
Oh, actually, I think I'll answer that one separately. I'm just going to sing a song about Eric Ross. Eric Ross. Are you okay?
No.
Well, I'm trying to sing a song. I appreciate maybe
Trying is key.
Some silence here. Eric Ross. He is a boss. He likes to toss. He used a faucet to drink water earlier today. He drank 3 glasses of water, which is 50% of the amount you're supposed to drink, according to the FDA. Ross. So usually I have like some musical accompaniment, so it sounds a little bit better. But that was pretty. What was that question about evil elves?
Mm-hmm.
Something about Santa's evil elves. What do they do?
I didn't know.
Oh, we lost that one.
You just have too many viewers.
Can you re-ask that question? Because we could get onto it if you did. How about another one, quick?
Hal, how do you make a unicorn cry?
To make a unicorn cry, you have to, first of all, send it something in the mail that's really iffy, like some white powder or maybe an old letter from someone the unicorn used to date. And then when the unicorn opens that package up, they'll look at the letter from their old unicorn pal and they'll their own unicorn friend, and they'll get really sad, most likely. You're making some oh gosh, I got interrupted. Anyway, send them a unicorn, their ex-girlfriend's unicorn note. And hello?
Hello, who is this?
This is Hal Thompson. You've called Hal Thompson's number?
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Well, who is this?
This is Dr. Moly.
Dr. Moly? I remember you. You are the one who gives me my medications.
I give a lot of people a lot of medication, so you'll need to describe who you are so I know.
Oh, I'm Hal Thompson. I'm an expert. For the most part, I don't need medications, but now every now and then I have some problems that I need things for.
Oh, yes, I remember you.
Do you remember?
You helped me with my luggage.
Oh, yes. Sometimes it's hard for you to lift that luggage, I understand, because you're an old doctor.
Yes. Pills.
Can you recommend pills for... I've been having some down in between my toes.
Oh, yes, pill toes. You need to take 2 red pills
2 red...
and 1 white pill with blue
Okay. Can you write that down for me? One, the red pills, and then white stripes. And the thank you.
That's the white stripes.
I
You
had...
need to listen to the white stripes.
Oh, the white stripes. Okay, because what are the other color stripes?
Yes.
Do the other color stripes do something different?
Yes. In conjunction, these pills will cause your feet to swell and blister.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes I might want that to happen.
It's a procedure that many doctors like myself will prescribe a man of your stature.
Okay. Does anybody need medicine advice in the comments that I could ask Dr. Moly about? Dr.
I
Moly,
want to help people.
what have you been up to, Dr. Moly? Oh, hold on, I got one.
Dr. Moly, what pills do I
One
take?
person who says they want to become an elf.
Hold on, Dr.
And what
Moly.
pills?
Hold on, Dr. Moly.
Dr. Moly, what pills do I take to become an elf?
Oh, that's a good question. You should have a pill, and it's blue.
You should, okay. A blue pill, but just one?
Well, take a whole handful, because then you'll be more of an elf that way.
Just a
More
whole...
pills, more elves. Turn yourself into an elf.
Yeah, okay, that's a good... Just a handful, then. That sounds good. Do you have any...
Well, if you are a dwarf, you have smaller hands, but then you'd also take fewer pills, and so because you're already almost an elf because you're a dwarf.
If you're a dwarf. Do you got another one?
Mm-hmm. Dr. Moly, do you believe in placebos?
Of course I believe, because he comes down the chimney every December 24th, and he puts the pills in my socks. I
What?
believe in placebo. And he lives at the North Pole.
Placebo? Is
He's
it?
a good man.
Is this the Santa Claus of pills?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, that's Santa Claus. Placebo's not a person. He might be related.
No.
He might be related to Krampus. Maybe placebo helps Krampus to beat children that are bad.
Bad children need pills.
Yes, bad children need a lot of pills. I agree.
Yeah.
I saw a child the other day. He was riding his bicycle on the grass. What kind of pills does he need to curb that problem?
He needs a lot of green pills.
What?
Green pills.
Green.
And he needs diabodextrin, and I'll assign him 10 grams of crackers.
10 grams of crackers?
Graham crackers.
10 gram crackers? Okay.
Graham parchment.
Okay, that's pretty good advice, Dr. Moly. Well,
Yes.
it was good to talk to you, but I'm sure you're busy prescribing things to people. Do you have any final words?
Well, I have one final word for all of the people who have been asking questions.
Uh-huh.
And that is to come down to see me in my office, bring a bag of money, if you have money, or you could come down and you could enjoy dance.
Okay, a lap. That was more than one word, actually.
Oh, pills.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Moly.
Okay, Hal,
That's me. Thank you for calling.
have a nice day.
Okay, I'll see you next week to get my pills.
Pills.
That was Dr. Moly. He's pretty good for helping out with things. Did you have a question that I can get right onto?
Give you a lot of stuff to work with.
Okay, I'm going to work with some of this stuff.
Well, there was a question.
Oh, really?
Hal, do you think that you could best cape date in a wizard's duel?
Could I best cape date in a wizard's duel?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I could. Cape date doesn't hold a candle to the power of Ham and of knowledge. Cape date only has a cape, and he only knows how to use it when he's on a date. He only knows how to ruin dates. That's his only power. Cape date is a horrible nightmare of a failure. Seems like it would be pretty easy for me to beat him down. I'd beat him up pretty good. I've got a snow globe. I'm going to get this going for you. I have some potion right here that I created earlier today. That one looks pretty good. I might drink some of that pretty soon. And then I'm going to get to this next. Brittany Aiello says, please give my boyfriend Alex Emery a surprise and roll the die. Merry Xmas to you and Critch. May you be filled with splendid canned meats. Speaking of canned meats, I've got to show you this dragon's meat I've got here in a little bit. Oh wow, look at all the things from the nice people out there. This is a lot of fun. I already rolled a 6, so I'm going to re-roll that one. Didn't seem like my song went over too well. Seems like maybe people are a little overcritical during the holidays about singing. I'm Rolfing. I think most of you might know what Rolfing is. It's something that my friend Cody does. Cody couldn't be here though, but I can just imitate him and do some of that. Yesterday, when I was at the grocery store, I bought a sword full of real meat, and I created a band called the Sunday Lepers. And then I went to their concert when they played at the Santorum Hall, and I saw a bunch of famous people at the concert. I saw Wayne Gretzky, and I saw Bill Pullman. They were both watching the show, and then afterwards they invited me backstage, and I met the lead singer, Seagram Peli. He's the lead singer for that band. Anyway, thanks for listening to my story. Merry Christmas to Alex and Brittany. You guys are pretty good. Don't forget to show each other your ham when you're under the mistletoe. Darian Woolsey says, Hal, thanks for all the awesome laughs. Could you roll your D20 for me? Let's see what happens. Oh boy, another surprise. How fun is that? 9. Hal answers your question. Can you send your specific question, Darian, to ehalthompson@gmail.com, and I'm going to answer it. I'm going to specifically give you answers to whatever question you want. That's my deal with you. Trust, Darian. That's what it's all about. Trust in ham. Right? You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I have 4 different keys for things in my house. I'll tell you what the keys are right here. Oh, thanks. This key is for the front door. This key is for the chest that I have that's full of important items. This key is for the chest full of less important items. And this key is for the secret box that I keep where it's sort of a holding cell. For sometimes when I summon things, I need to put them somewhere where they're not bothering me and always coming at me. Sometimes when you summon things you don't know, and some of my experiments have summoned some interesting things. For example, the other week I summoned a giant bird person, and then he just sort of kept coming over and trying to converse with me when I was busy, and it got really annoying. So I put him in the box. I feed them every few days or so. Birdman, they don't eat too much, or at least I don't give them too much to eat. Ty Roberts says, "How am I gonna die, Hal? I hope my death involves Baby Cookie." Yeah. Speaking of Baby Cookie, she's asleep right now over here. She's all dressed up for the holidays, as you can see. I know she looks awake, but she's in a trance, I think. What happens is Baby Cookie listens to really loud dubstep and techno, and then she sort of goes into a trance. Anyway, this is her Christmas outfit. She's got like the little boots or whatever, and then the bootie, and got a little beard and stuff. Anyway, if she wakes up, I'll let you know. But when she goes into these trances, it's pretty hard to get her to wake up.
She fell into the gutter.
She fell into the gutter last night, and it's just she when that happens, she just tends to take a few weeks to recover.
Ty had more to his request.
Oh, did he? Because maybe he should outsource that. Why don't you outsource that, Ty? Oh, those signs really cracked me up. They're right up my alley. Oh yeah, Ty, sorry, wanted to give you some information about your death. What
He
now?
wanted to elaborate. He says, "How am I going to die, Hal? I hope my death involves Baby Cookie and the murderer is never found because the only witness is Critch, and when they call her to testify, all she does is say, 'I gotta go,' and runs away. Aloha from Hawaii, Ty."
Did you guys hear that? Because I did. So that's how he wants to die, because then I don't really have to predict it. Oh, well, you're saying that's how you want to die, but that's not how you're going to die, Ty. What's going to happen is Baby Cookie, it'll involve Baby Cookie, but Baby Cookie is going to be wielding an AK, and she'll be really drunk, and she'll mow you down amongst 30 other people in a killing spree. It's going to be very tragic. I'm sorry to burst your bubble on that one, but thanks. Cookie is a very violent baby. Has Darian sent us a question he might like answered?
Not yet.
Okay, he'll get on that eventually. I think there's like a 3-hour time delay in this live broadcast. Stephanie Yook asks, how does my boyfriend Orc... Is it boyfriend Orc? How does my...
Let me look at it.
Because it says Orc here. I like orcs, though. I have a couple orcs actually in my basement that are growing out of the soil right now. They should be ready early next year. It's not exactly an army, but I plan to use them as my bodyguards. Do you want to look at this? She'll find it. I'm going to do a different ones first until we find out about the orcs. It was nice, though, because I've got to go make sure they're growing properly. They grow really fast. You'd be surprised. You just got to put the right sort of materials in the ground.
She says, how does my boyfriend orc like an expert?"
How does he orc like an expert? Well, what you have to do, okay, so this is a two-pronged answer. First of all, I highly recommend that your boyfriend starts growing orcs. In the basement works best where it's dark. They also enjoy smoke and fire. Those are the best kind of conditions. So if you put it near a furnace, that's also good. But if you want to orc like an expert, then you're going to need some special goggles, and you're going to need some irons, like the kind you poke things with. Or you can go to that school I was talking about earlier. That's where I learned all my things. With the 3-step approach. You analyze the question, you give the question some thought, and then number 3, you put the question to your superiors. I think that was what the 3 steps were. It's hard to remember sometimes. Thanks, Stephanie. I got another thing here from Marcus Jones. Have I been bad or good? Well, I'm sorry to say, Marcus, you've been bad. It's pretty hard to be good in this day and age. I don't really know many people who are good. Maybe this lady that's helping me, she's pretty good. I don't think... Did you do anything bad this year?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, good. She's good, but Marcus, you've been bad. You should have never done all those things you did with the socks. I don't know what you were thinking. Now there's hundreds of orphans with no socks. You're getting coal for Christmas. Actually, I think coal is too expensive now. I think they just send you bags of silt because the coal's it's like becoming more of a rare resource. So it actually was beneficial when kids would get coal because then they'd be able to go sell the coal to like corporations and make a lot of money. So they had to stop doing that, and they just get like silt and like ashes and corpses and things in their stockings now when they're bad. So anyway, you can expect a big dead lemur in your stocking this Christmas, Marcus. I hope you like dead lemurs. I guess that was kind of harsh. Okay, I won't put it. I won't tell Santa to put, because I'm not Santa. I won't be putting anything in your stocking. But I'll tell Santa to not put a dead lemur in your stocking. I guess that is kind of mean. He can just put some puke in there instead. Abigail Jardine Smith says, please give me an expert shout out. Well, Abigail Jardine Smith, I think that you're a good example of a human being. I know that you have many pounds of ham available to you at nearly within reach of your hand. I also happen to know that you have at least one miniature couch and all the obvious reasons that go along with it. And I'm pretty sure that you also are an angel sent from the plane of Leng by Cthulhu to help us find our way to madness. Oh, sorry, I just zoned out there for a second. Thanks, Abigail. I don't remember what I was talking about. Liam Botting says, predict my doom. Liam Botting, let me go into my mind and look down the passageways of time and find the one that leads to your end. There it is, Liam. You will find upon a frozen lake when... What is that? A steamroller? No. A snowmobile? No. A trout. When a giant trout, breaks the ice that you're standing on and eats you whole, takes you back down into the frozen depths of the lake. This is how you will meet your demise, Liam. Wow, that's pretty rough. Well, it's just my job. I've got to tell people what's going to happen so that... Oh, I'm getting another call. Boy, it sure is a bad time to call me when I'm in the middle of a live program like this. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, is that you?
Is that girl still there?
I don't know. I'm kind of doing a live show right now, so I'm kind of busy.
But is that girl still there?
Yeah, she's still here. She's helping me out with all of the folks on the internet.
Well, screw you, Hal.
Oh, that's kind of rough. Oh, wow, she didn't even say Critch, and she hung up on me. Gosh, I hope I haven't put the nail in the coffin that is my relationship with Critch. Anyway, how are you guys doing out there? Can I get another question from those folks?
Hal, how do we seduce an elf?
How do you seduce an elf?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's easy. You just gotta give him some drugs. Kate Huskovic, also AKA, also known as
Madam
Madam Fugi, says, predict the doom of Madam Fugi. All right, Madam Fugi, let me go dive into the narrow tunnel of future predictions that is in my brain, and then find that point. I see now where Madame Fugi meets her doom. It will be inside of a volcano in Hawaii. You will have gone there to meet with a business partner, and the meeting will go badly, and he will leave in a huff, and then the volcano will explode, and killing both of you, and potentially ending whatever business endeavor you were working towards. I'm sorry that you had to learn this, Madam Fugi. I hope that you can be ready for that day when it comes. Also, maybe just don't try not to go meet a business partner in a volcano anytime in the near future. You'll probably be able to avoid that doom. But then again, it's pretty inevitable. AJ Rotini wants an expert shout out for his best friend in the whole wide world, Heather Mitchno. Heather Mitchno, I'm Hal Thompson and I'm an expert, and I just need to let you know some things. You're a pretty good person, and I like people who are named after Scottish grass and plants. I also think your last name's pretty good. I don't know what do you call it when someone's last name is a thing? Ethnicity?
What?
The background? What's the background of a last name?
Ethnicity or
what? I'm trying to figure out where Michno comes from. I think it must be from Botswana. Anyway, thanks for that, and I hope you have a good evening. Thanks for watching. Are you folks going to dress up this Christmas and wear something fun like the antlers? Or maybe a Santa hat? I suggest wearing something really fun to work, maybe. And when your boss sees you, he'll be all like, and he'll be all coming at you, and you can wave this sign. And then he'll give you a promotion, and you'll be like, done and done. I didn't like that one. AJ Rotini's back. Predict the doom of JP Neufeld. Alright, I've got to travel down that long velvet-lined corridor of imagination and futurisms to the point where he meets what's his name? Neufeld? JP Neufeld? JP Neufeld meeting something. JP Neufeld, your doom will come in the form of 17 buffaloes. That is all I can tell you. Oh, and there'll also be a small pat of butter involved. I don't know. I just tell you what they are. I don't know why they're happening. So anyway, maybe avoid buffalo and probably butter for the rest of your life. And maybe you'll avoid that doom. I doubt it, though. I wouldn't tell you that there was your dooms if there wasn't. Did you find a question from anybody?
Hal, what do you wear to a beautiful sweat party?
What's a beautiful sweat party?
Don't know.
That sounds pretty interesting. I think I may have been to a beautiful sweat party once. But I was the only one who was sweating, so it was kind of awkward. I thought, what's wrong? Is my sweat not beautiful enough for you people? And I guess it wasn't. Anyway, what was the question? I just don't
What do I wear to a sweat party?
Oh, well, I don't recommend going to a beautiful sweat party. But I guess if you're gonna, I would wear just like a tank top and a pair of shorts. And that way you can really get more the exposure to all the sweat that you're having. Or you could go the opposite route, which is a little bit daring, and maybe not what most people would do, and wear a giant overcoat with a hood and a mask over your face, and really like 3 or 4 pairs of snow pants, which is what I did. And I really wanted to sweat.
Hal, can you sing Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald in the style of Louis Armstrong?
Oh wow, I don't know how Louis Armstrong sounds. Kind of like a monster, I guess. I think, can you sing that? Because I'm not very good at singing. What was
I'm
it?
not going to do my Louis Armstrong impersonation.
Well, you won't do Louis Armstrong?
Only for you.
You would do it?
You could do it.
Oh, she won't do it. Because, okay, Louis Armstrong singing The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. How does it, give me a line from that song?
No, that's...
I just gotta get it in my head. I've been predicting doom so much I can't think.
All I can think of is the do do do
Do do do do do do do do do do do do. And then what do I do with it? Oh, Louis Armstrong. Well,
you did a video when where you're singing it. And
I don't remember anything that I ever did. Okay.
Something about Superior never giving up her dead.
I don't know any of the lines, so I'll just sing. I'll hum it. I'm gonna hum it as Louis Armstrong.
Why don't you sing it as Piano Man?
Give me. Oh shit! Wow, I don't
Whoa.
remember the. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for melody. And dear God is feeling alright. This is kind of like Louis Armstrong, right? Oh, don't sing like Louis Armstrong. I'm gonna need to have some of this potion. Oh, that's a strong potion. All right, how about some more questions? I'm getting excited. This is a fun holiday event.
How do I fight the werebears in the basement?
The werebears in your basement, the best thing to do is to breed some I would breed some were mooses, and then the were mooses will easily defeat them, because were mooses they have really long teeth and their horns are really sharp. Just make sure that you breed them right and don't let them get out of your basement, because then the authorities will probably get very upset. I've bred multiple were creatures in my basement or elsewhere, and often I get complaints from my neighbors when the were creatures kill their guests. So you shouldn't really. It's just iffy. I would probably just maybe burn your house down with the were creatures in them. That's the safest bet. You can always get a new house, but you can't get out of jail. Oh, Marcus Jones says, drink some potion. Thanks, Marcus Jones. I've got some various things to drink potions out of tonight. I've got my potion jar, which I can drink them out of, and then I've got these little cups. I think I'll pour some into one of the little Christmas-themed cups. Look, there's some little treasures in a sleigh on this one. The little treasures, and then a little man. Probably a gnome of some sort. Is that supposed to be Santa Claus? He looks like a gnome. I don't really get it. You don't really have to get the cup, though, to drink out of it. Where did my potion brew go? Has anyone seen my potion? Oh, well, I'll do it, because this isn't really what it says on the bottle or anything. It's really potion. I just had to use this bottle for my potion. Oh, wow, I don't know how much to pour. Oh, excuse me. I didn't see you there. Oh. Wow, it cut me. Oh well, I've gotten cut by rusted metal before, and it's kind of fun. Ugh. Wow, that's pretty good. Ugh. Ugh. It is the holidays, so it's a good time to indulge with a special brew. I made this one myself. It contains booze. Anyway, do you have some more questions?
Writing it down.
Oh, she's going to write some questions down. Are there a lot of people watching my live show?
Yes, 160.
Oh, hi. How are all of you doing? It's nice to see all of you tonight.
Question.
If I could kiss all 160 of you, I would, but I don't know where you are. You'd have to give me your information, and I'll try to come there later tonight.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Hal, how do I make my orphan factory workers stop complaining?
How do you make your orphan factory workers stop complaining?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, don't take their socks away. I think I've discussed this earlier when I talked about what happens when you take their socks. You're going to get on Santa's naughty list immediately. But besides that, you just got to try to... I would raise their wages from 10 cents a day to 12, and probably stop putting dead lemurs in their stockings. Because most of the time orphans are good. They're not always bad. So you should try to reward them with that raise I was talking about. And maybe give them some scotch. They'll work harder if you do that. Oh, I meant to mention to you, this Christmas I'm going to be hanging out with my niece. Or wait, no, this is my nephew. I can't figure out what kind of gift to get for my nephew, though. What kind of gift would you get for your nephew who looks like this? If you have suggestions, let me know. I haven't really figured anything out. I wanted to talk to you about cereal that I found. Now, I don't know what kind of cereal that you eat for breakfast or whenever you eat it, but there's a couple different kinds that I'm fond of. Mostly Flakes and Crunch. If you've ever had Crunch before, you know it's pretty tasty. This is the box of Crunch that I've had for about a week. I go through it pretty quick. This is pretty good. This is sort of a chocolatey crunch. I also enjoy eating flakes. I got a big box of flakes. They're pretty good. Did you see it close up? Because there's flakes. Those are flakes. Flakes and Crunch. You can't go wrong. Also, I had this mask that Baby Cookie gave me last Christmas. I think it might be not a mask, and it might actually be from someone she knows. Merry Christmas. Pretty good, right? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay, sorry about that. I got crazy for a second. Can I have another item to assist someone with?
1 second.
Don't forget, I got these t-shirts I'll be giving away at the end of the night. So far, everybody who's donated probably is going to win, because there's about 20. But if you don't want one, just let me know. Because there's mostly just larges for ladies and larges for non-ladies.
Got a nice comment.
Yes?
You guys are doing a great job right now. I'm working security right now, and my night isn't boring anymore thanks to you guys.
Well, that's awfully
From
nice
Nate
of you.
Brady.
That's awful nice of you to say, Nate. I hope you're enjoying your security. I know where you work, and I've actually sent about 3 or 4 of my minions to rob everything. So hopefully You won't notice because you'll be watching this. Make sure you pay attention right now, Nate. They're busting down that first door right now. Nate, how's it going? Nate, it's good to talk to you. Don't look behind you, Nate. Stay right where you're sitting. Look at my face and take a good deep look. Okay, they made it past. Thanks, Nate. I got a bunch more things here from everybody. I like everybody. Matthew Carlson, roll the 10-sided die for a prize for me. I get an expert shout out to my friend Brett Thomas. All the time, can you Rolf the surprise? Well, I could just do another Rolfing as the surprise if you like about your friend Brett Thomas. Yesterday I saw Brett Thomas at the Shameful Disco. We met each other for some dancing and some corn dog seal hunting. And then after that was done, and that was a lot of fun, but then we decided to do something a little bit more relaxing. So we shat on a bale of hay. And then it was getting late, so he had to go home to his 4-door apartment. And I said, "See you later, Brett. It was nice to see you, big bonehead. Hope I see you tomorrow when we go skin diving." Skin diving sounds pretty fun. I might do some of that later tonight after the show's over. Oh, wow, look, a thing. Oh, look, another thing. Eric Ross says, How will Amtrak from Game Society Pimps die? Amtrak from Game Society Pimps. He's a large bearded fellow who you might find on that channel doing video game things. He's going to die in a very violent and disturbing way. Let me see, I've predicted his doom before, and remember, oh, that's right, he'll die while he's sitting at his computer touching his genitals.
Terrible, Hal.
I just tell
wow.
the truth about people's doom. I don't know why they go that way. I just tell how it is. And if you can't handle it, then you might need to go somewhere else to have someone tell you how you're going to bite it. Thanks for that one.
Hal, do you watch Beer and Board Games?
I've heard of that. Board games. I don't really put any stock in it. I was actually on it briefly once for a few minutes, but then I got kicked right off. I think they were annoyed that I brought all those animals in.
Can you prank Dylan for us, Hal?
I could maybe give Dylan a call. I know him. He and I sometimes get together. We have like seances where we try to summon the ghosts of his former pets. I might ask him about that actually. What would that be under? D? No. Oh, here we go. I'm going to call this guy Dylan. I don't know if he'll answer. We'll see. He's probably busy lamenting his pets. He does that most of the day. He's pretty sad. They died about 20 years ago, but he gets sick about it still. He can't let go. Well, how long does it ring? Maybe your voicemail's supposed to go off by now.
Should have him call you back.
I'll ask him to call me back if it ever picks up. Please stop using the drugs and get to your phone.
available.
Oh,
Please leave a message
thank you.
after the tone.
Yes, I will. Hello, Dylan. This is Hal Thompson, the expert. I wanted to ask you some questions. If you could give me a ring back right away, that'd be real helpful. Okay, thanks. Bye. I doubt he'll call back. He'll just be too busy doing all the naughty things that he does with spray paint and drugs. I got a thing here from Abigail Jardine Smith. Surprise in the name of the mighty Cthulhu. Oh yes, Abigail from thing. Oh, I think we had that one already. Always work when you only have 10 options. Nope, did that one. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, there we go, yep. Facts about miniature couches. There's a lot people don't know about miniature couches. The question I get the most often is, what are the obvious reasons? But then, of course, I immediately know that they don't understand, and they'll never understand, and they could never understand. The answers are really obvious about miniature couches. And I think that if you're watching, you know the answers, and you understand where I'm coming from. So now I'm going to give you a few facts about miniature couches. Did you know that miniature couches are actually not created by humans? Nope, that's right. They're created by tiny creatures known as effervescent ladybug ladies. They are the ones who imbue the miniature couches with their magic. They live in small huts in the forest. They are all ladies. There's no men amongst their group. And it takes literally 2,000 years to make one miniature couch per ladybug. Luckily, there's about 3,000 of them working in one area, and so they make quite a few. But if you don't have a miniature couch, I suggest getting one. The end times are coming pretty soon, and you'll need your miniature couch. Those of you who I already told were meeting their doom in certain ways, that will happen before the end times, most likely. Although I think the volcano one happens after end times, because after end times, all business meetings are held in volcanoes. And that's why that volcano explodes and ends. The lady I was talking to, Mrs. Boogie Nights. Yes, finally, Darian's question. Oh, all the things. Wow. Darian, who I talked to you about earlier, who enrolled on the surprise table, asks, how do I make my milkshake bring the boys to the yard? I think the best way to bring the boys to the... Well, no, you were asking specifically about my milkshake. Oh, the milkshake. Okay, so you want to focus on the milkshake, because there's other ways to bring boys to your yard besides milkshakes. But if the milkshake is what you want, then what I would do is I would focus on replacing the sugar part of the milkshake with distilled hamburger bits, and because that'll make the milkshake a lot heartier. And then boys really like thick, hearty foods. So I definitely put some hamburger in that milkshake. Doesn't have to be distilled, I guess. You could just use straight hamburger. I would also put some... Oh God, what's this? Oh wow, it's that Dylan guy. I'll tell you more about milkshakes in a second, Darian. I gotta talk to Dylan. Hello?
Hi, is Hal there?
Yeah, this is Hal speaking.
Hey, Hal, what's up?
Hi, is this Dylan?
It is.
What are you doing? Are you lamenting about all your pets?
Well, now...
Oh, I'm sorry I reminded you about all of them. It was 20 years ago. I'm not sure why you're still lamenting them.
Well, I realize they're all dead.
You should tell Dylan what you're doing.
Right now I'm live on the internet, Mr. Brogan.
Oh, cool. I like the internet.
And this is like a live Christmas special, and I'm answering people's questions because I'm an expert.
Okay.
Would you like to answer somebody's questions? Maybe give them some expert advice yourself?
I would love to do that. I'm actually close to your house, Hal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you want to come and answer questions here?
Well, don't you think that would be better for the internet?
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe. Then if they could see you, you can answer the questions. Okay, you should come.
Okay, I'm on the road to Hal's house.
Okay. Well, that's great. I'll
Do
see.
you have any booze?
Yeah, but I have
Look at some Jim Beam, Dylan.
Yes, I have some special potions I brewed up for this live broadcast.
Alright, I'll take one special potion with 2 ice cubes.
Okay, no problem, buddy.
Alright, you still got that goat, buddy?
Yeah, he's waiting. He's sitting in the wings right now. My goat buddy. He's here.
Alright, cool. Well, alright. That has urine all over it.
Yeah, he's good. Oh, well, most goats are full of urine. That's just what happens.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, I'll be inside in a moment.
Okay, bring your ham.
Bring the ham?
Yeah, don't forget the
Bring out
ham.
the ham.
Oh, well, I guess I can let it go this once, but don't forget it next time.
Alright, I won't. And did you give me some ham beer?
Yeah, that would be close. That would be pretty close.
Okay, alright. I'm hanging up.
Okay, thanks. I guess Dylan Brogan's coming over to my house. Anyway, I better get to some more business. Oh, that's right, the milkshake. Can I get a glass of water, please, lady?
What's my name?
Ma'am? So, like, yeah, the milkshake, you can do that. And then the hamburger, and I would put some dirt, because that's strong. When the dirt's very earthy, strong. I would also put some beans in there. Put lots of beans for protein. Oh,
I
thanks.
spilled water on your sausage.
My ham got moist. You moistened my ham when you touched it.
Hal, how do I Paul Goozy?
Paul Gooseying is pretty easy. You just have to make a lot of poking gestures and a lot of and you just have to like say, you know, like that people are full of it a lot, and say that they're BSing you. They're full of BS. And also you say things like dirt or like "Bleh," like that. That's how you goose it. Goose it or lose it. That's what I always say. I just also wanted to let you know that you don't have to use milkshakes to bring the boys to the yard. You can also just use radish. Nathan Swanger says, I always enjoy a good surprise. Let's see what we got here. Nathan Swanger gets a... Oh God, that Dylan guy's here. You win a T-shirt, Nathan Swanger. I'm gonna set you aside because you won a T-shirt. Do you want a large? If you don't want a large T-shirt, or there's one medium, let me know. And if you don't want that, then I can work something else out for you, Nathan Swanger. Thanks for... Oh wow, that Dylan guy's causing all kinds of trouble out there. I can tell this was a bad idea. I'm not sure that I want Dylan to come. I'm pretty sure that my nephew wouldn't want him in the house. Did you do this? Because I didn't want him.
The opposite of that.
Did he want some sort of drink or something?
You might.
He said he wanted some of this on the rocks. Make him get it himself.
Make that happen.
Hey,
Hey, Dylan.
Oh, it's Dylan. Hi, Dylan.
where do I go?
Well, you can sit right next to me on my stool.
Yeah, I don't see Jason Stevens just dropping by, do ya?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you Dr. Moly.
Oh yeah, Dr. Moly called.
So do you bring all your girlfriends here?
No.
This is quite a lair.
Yeah, well, this is where I live.
You live in a lair.
Yeah. You smell like ash.
I'm 90% ash.
You are.
Yeah.
Do you burn yourself?
Is this my drink?
Yes, you can have that. You drink all my potion.
Shit. Kentucky potion.
Yeah, that's potion straight from Kentucky.
Alright. Now, I realize this was a bad idea.
No,
Why?
there'll be some questions for Dylan.
There's
once the
going to be
feed
some
catches
questions. The feed's 3 hours delayed, so it'll be a little while.
3 hours?
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Dylan, sit on his lap like Santa.
I think he's close enough to my lap already.
Yeah,
Maybe.
our laps are touching.
But you can tell me what you want for Christmas, because I can sometimes report directly to Santa.
What I want for Christmas?
Yeah, tell me what you want.
I want... I want $1,000. Appropriate. Is that what that said? Oh, inappropriate. No. All right. No, I've never been asked that.
Right.
Tell you the truth. You know what I'd really like? A dust buster. I'm trying to stay clean.
That's doable.
Questions for Dylan.
Oh, questions.
Okay.
I'll make sure Santa knows you need a dustbuster to clean up all your filth.
Yeah, and
That you leave
maybe
everywhere.
like a mortgage payment.
Mortgage.
Does Santa do mortgages?
I don't think so. I think that's not. I mean, he might, though. You'd have to meet him in a volcano to discuss it.
Isn't Fannie Mae a reindeer? One of the reindeer?
Fannie Mae's a store or a cookie.
It's a candy and a financial, or, yep. Loan joke.
Dylan, what is the meaning of life?
To be good to people and then to rot with the worms. Right?
That's pretty close. I would say you're about 95% right.
What was the 5% that was wrong? The world or the worms?
You forgot that you also need to consider having a clam bake. Considering having clam bakes is the other 5% that you should.
Clam bake?
That's what the meaning of life. Part of 5% of the meaning of life is clam bakes.
They came up with the meaning of life in Rhode Island.
It's possible. Rhode Island's really small.
Got a lot of clams there, though.
Yeah, and it's also very small.
Okay.
Do you like clams?
Sure. Got a clam that needs shucking?
I hate clams. I don't like clams.
Yet, the meaning of life includes a clam bake. Isn't that frustrating?
I don't agree with the people who decide these things.
Was it the Rhode Island Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, they may have come up with the meaning of life, or 5% of it.
At least 5%.
I don't know who came up with the rotting with the worms part.
What's this potion?
That might have been Rob Zombie. What? You shouldn't drink that.
Okay.
That one will cause you. That will come right out the other end.
I'm supposed to give you another potion because that person said that was your potion. So
Yeah, that
I'm
was my
supposed to
potion.
Give you another one.
Give me another one,
So
please. Oh, I can take it myself.
Should we sing a song?
I tried to sing one earlier and everyone got very upset.
La 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 la.
We could sing a Christmas carol.
Dylan, what would your reindeer name be?
Slender.
I figured
On Dancer and Prancer and Slender and Yonda.
I figured your reindeer name would be Blaster.
Fannie Mae and Rudolph.
Toker.
Toker, yeah. I
Toker
love
the
that.
reindeer.
I love that. Yep.
That seems like a good one.
Do you have your constitution handy?
Right on the second level of that
No,
shelf.
I also have one on me, by the way.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
On the second level of that shelf.
Yeah, no, it's always good to have a constitution on you.
You don't have one?
No,
on
I
you?
do, in my coat. I literally I have one on me at all times because the police can arrest you anywhere.
And then you'd whip out your constitution?
Well, it's
What
just
do you
good
want?
backup.
What do you want?
It really throws them for a loop.
I've whipped things out when the police after me sometimes too, but not a constitution.
I left it in my car.
signatures are needed to close Kmart?
Oh, well.
0. Just stop shopping there. They'll close up real fast.
No, that's wrong. You'd actually need one signature. And that you'd need Miles Kmart, the owner of Kmart, to close it, to sign a closing agreement.
Sorry, this is the only comfortable position.
E. Dylan, are you and Hal in a bromance?
I would say we're more in a bro acquaintanceship. Have we ever met? Like, I know who you are, and you probably know who I am, but I don't know if we've ever been in the same room together.
I don't think I have talked with you once, I think, or twice, about all of your pet problems.
Well, that was just earlier on the phone, though. That was like 1 second ago.
Oh, was it?
All right.
I forget.
Made it weird.
I kind of shift in and out of different time phases. I don't really know which one I'm in right now because I'm often traveling.
Courtney, we would like a Hal/Dylan violent night. Holy shit.
Is that a
Christmas Carol?
Okay.
I think it might be a naughty Christmas Carol.
Okay. Well,
I think we may have sung it. Someone may have sung it on Beer and Board Games or something.
Did I sing it?
I don't remember.
I'm not a fan of the show, so
okay.
I wouldn't know about that.
Oh, you don't like
that? Oh, violent night. What's the next line?
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I don't know what song you're singing.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, holy violent. I don't know either.
Sleep in
heavenly peace. Sleep in the heavenly penis. That's not a good.
We didn't.
Was that Goozy on before?
Yeah, that Goozy sang that song.
God, I've been begging to be on with the Goose.
We answered a question about the Goose earlier. Turns out
we are the same birthday. We're the same person. Your treasure chest is getting all dirty.
I spilled potion on my chest.
Are you a hoarder?
What do you mean?
For Christmas, Hal needs a mental health evaluation.
Oh, I give my every couple weeks.
Oh, good.
I usually score
in the shower.
I usually score pretty well. Yeah, in the shower.
Well, keep asking questions because our knees are touching.
Dylan, show us your hams.
Well, okay. I need clarification.
You can borrow mine.
Oh, nice. I would call this more of a sausage, but.
Oh no, you're not supposed to eat it. What are you doing?
Oh,
you don't. You can't.
What you spill on
it?
You don't eat my ham. I won't be trustworthy if you eat my ham.
It tastes like potion.
That doesn't matter. You don't eat someone's ham unless they offer it to you.
You handed it right to me. What am I supposed to do with it?
As a way of presenting your trustworthiness.
No, show me your hams. You handed it to me. I assume that was my ham, and
Dylan,
if it's my ham, I can.
My ham.
Can you guys trade glasses?
I won't be able to see,
Yeah,
but I guess
neither will I. But yeah, well, let's do it anyway. I kind of feel like that Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys or something.
Oh, how do you look through these?
How do I look?
I can't even see. Oh, it hurts. This hurts.
I'm really blind.
This really hurts. Oh wow!
But look at how fashionable he looks. Shouldn't Hal change his style up? Like you did the vagrant thing. Why not get a new hip haircut? Maybe stop wearing this coat all year round.
If I didn't
stop fucking that goat.
Give me my glasses back, please. I don't like those at all. They hurted.
They hurted.
I could never get rid of my coat. When I go to bed, I got no clothes on, but I have my coat.
Great.
You gotta go to IKEA, buy a blanket or something. Oh!
That's what happens when you say IKEA in my presence.
IKEA.
It causes choking.
Hal, how can I have happy fun times with Dylan?
Come on over.
Come on over.
Male, female, old, straight. We'll hook you up. What a good time.
Male, female, old, and straight are welcome to.
Or straight. Those are all just possible options.
You don't want people that are both male and female and old and straight?
I want everyone, so I do want those people, but I also am not excluding anyone
Specifically,
either.
you'd like the ones.
No, specifically,
are
I would like a. No, I'm not going to answer that question. That will get me into trouble.
Dylan, can you impersonate Hal?
Yeah, I can. I'm Hal Thompson. I'm an expert on really nothing. Today we're talking. No, I can't. I can't do it. I'm not good at impressions. Give me something else. He's too. How do you do an impression? He's right here. That's a hard one. You do an impression of me.
I can do an impression of Dylan. Hi, I'm Dylan Brogan, and I'm an expert.
Yeah. What the fuck? See, that's why you get. Hi, I'm Hal Thompson, and I say the same thing in the same tone. Is that good?
What is in the stockings?
Right now, there's nothing. I'm waiting to see what Santa brings me. I've been awfully good this year. I'm expecting a lot of things, maybe some special items that will make me feel good inside.
Confirmed, Dylan has an old people fetish.
Straight and old is what he likes.
I have every kind of fetish. No, not that either.
You have every kind of fetish?
I was trying to be welcoming for the folks.
I
don't want anyone to be like, oh, Dylan doesn't like old straight guys. Dylan doesn't like hot young pretty people who live nearby. Like, I like all of y'all.
You don't like hot young pretty people?
I just said I like all of y'all.
I'll throw some fetishes at you and you tell me whether you like them or not.
Well, to tell you the truth, if you want to get into my sexual exploits, I'm as vanilla as Breyer's ice cream.
So you don't like fetishes?
I like people with fetishes.
Old straight people with fetishes for dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Sawdust?
Well, I kind of do I like the smell of sawdust.
Do you like sawdust fetishes or just sawdust?
Both.
You said you didn't like fetishes. I've caught you in a lie.
Okay.
You're not.
But that's one of my fetishes.
You can't be trusted. I'll never hand you my ham again.
You already handed it.
And you ate it. An untrustworthy man. Give me my ham back. You can't eat my ham.
Fuck you, Hal. You're not an expert on friend relations, are you?
You can't ever be trusted.
Who gives a fuck about trusting you? What do you got? I need a vacay. Are you crying? That is the most emotion I've ever seen you display. Tell me that.
Can Hal do an Aaron Yonda impression?
Don't email him. He's not trustworthy. He eats your ham. He'll eat it all.
I'll eat your ham.
Can
straight, old, or young and pretty.
Wait, who's Aaron Yonda?
I don't know. I'm hoping for an impression.
He's an unemployed guy.
He sounds pretty stupid.
No, he's pretty cool.
I wouldn't like him. I wouldn't want to be him.
I'm Hal Thompson. I'm an expert. Am I getting better?
That sounds a little bit better.
So what can I do to regain your trust?
Get me 3 pounds of ham, raw ham.
Okay. Can I get in with you good with the promise of giving you?
Yeah,
ham?
you can get in me good.
Okay. That's all I wanted, Hal.
Santa
baby going to Hal Thompson's house because he likes to give gifts to folks. But don't touch his goat, it's full of pee.
Hey, speaking of the goat,
what are you doing down
you're standing on my surprise list.
It's not a surprise anymore.
Can you hand me the goat, please?
No, I will not.
Because I think the next surprise that we haven't done on this list
I cannot. I would rather not touch
is
the
I'm
goat.
going to name the goat after someone.
Oh, this is a big day.
I'm going to name the goat.
I really don't want to touch it.
I'll tell you in a second. It's not really full of anything. I scour it.
It was in a bathroom near the toilet forever.
I scoured it. I scoured it clean with more.
Why did I
urine.
come here? Where's my drink?
Scoured it with more urine.
You know, that's the only way to really clean urine. With urine.
With sandpaper that's made of urine.
Hal, how good do you have to be all year to obtain a bountiful booty on Christmas morn?
If you want a bountiful booty on Christmas morning, you got to be pretty good. You can't do anything naughty. You have to give a lot of gifts to people and charities, and you have to also coach a football team to victories in whatever sport that they're coaching. Does that make sense? Okay, good.
He's an expert.
I am an expert. Listen to what I say. Marcus Jones wanted a surprise, and I'm going to surprise him this time. This goat from now on will be known as Marcus Jones, the goat.
Marcus Jones, nice to meet you.
If you see a piece of tape or anything, I can tape this to the goat so everyone knows that its name is Marcus Jones.
Marcus,
Hey,
you're
actually, Madame Fugi just said that. She said the goat gets named. She said that before you did that.
Yep, it's Marcus Jones.
Marcus Jones. Marcus Jones.
This is Marcus Jones, everybody.
I believe his name is Marcus Jones Surprise.
Oh, I'm trying to move the goat to the...
Get a bigger set.
I need to put his face forward so everybody can see Marcus Jones's face. Look at... That's him, everybody. Marcus Jones, the goat.
Marcus Jones. Marcus Jones. What a mighty fine goat.
What do you have to say, Marcus Jones? I'm a goat. I love to baa sometimes, and I like to jump around. Hey, Marcus Jones talked.
First time.
Thanks, Marcus Jones.
Yeah.
You sound just like a regular person.
I want to see Dylan ride Marcus Jones.
I don't know, maybe...
That cost extra.
Yeah, maybe later, if there's leftovers.
How would you come to Canada for the Calgary Goat Stampede?
Oh, I go every year. I usually enter a goat into that stampede. I haven't ever won, but I'm still aiming for the title. I actually might enter Marcus Jones into that contest. He looks like he's pretty nubile and has some abilities. Mainly the main ability you need for that marathon is just nubileness, and you have to be fleet of foot for a goat. Goat, fleet of foot. I got another surprise opportunity from Matt Carlson.
Man, this is like an interactive thing.
Yeah, this is what
TV should be.
This is what
People.
there's 170 people who thought they might enjoy spending time with me.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Tell a goat story. Well, this is appropriate since we're talking about goats. Surprise number 4. Tell a goat story. Do you have a goat story, Dylan?
No. Yeah.
Do you know any goats?
The only goats that I've ever met were cross-eyed, crazy farm slaves that I liberated.
You're a goat liberator?
I'm a goat liberator. I actually have been to the Chechen forests and freed the goats
Well,
from oppressive rule.
if you liberate goats, I guess I might be willing to let you eat my meat.
I think I just gained his trust back. Perhaps the greatest Christmas miracle of all.
I didn't know you were a goat liberator.
Yeah, fuck those goat oppressors. But you know what is startling about goats, too? More goat. Goat is the most widely eaten meat in all the world. And I don't... Okay, I got a great goat story for you.
Hold on.
This is a really great story.
Hold on.
Are you ready?
Well, because the reason that... Do you know why that it's the number 1 meat eaten in the world?
No.
Because it's the main thing that I eat for all my meals.
Oh, it's your fault. All right, well, okay, so...
I prepare about 3 to 4 goats per meal. And I don't eat all of them, but
So how can you love goat liberators?
Well, because I need more goats for my inventory is getting...
Who do you think is slaving up the goats? The ones you're eating?
My goat inventory is low nowadays. There's been a bit of a goat shortage, and so I'd appreciate if you liberate some more goats so I have more meals for all of my creations that I make.
So you want to hear my cool goat story?
Yes.
All right, so I'm not one for traveling or anything, so don't get any wrong ideas. I don't like leaving the county. But I was offered a family opportunity through my uncle to visit a Cayman island, which I took up. And because I was so far and had over water and was in a different country, I didn't have any smokables, and I'm in the Caribbean, right? So I see this fly 40-year-old honey on St. Martin Islands in the Caribbean outside of a grocery store, smoking the fattest J I have ever seen.
Wait, you saw a 40-year-old honey?
Yeah, her name was Honey.
It must have tasted pretty good.
It was a woman, and her name was Honey, and she had the biggest joint I've ever seen and was just casually driving. And so it was like, she's right there pulling out of the grocery store, and I'm standing right here being like, holy shit, this woman has a huge joint, and it's exactly what I want. So I'm like, hey, where do I get one of those? And she goes, hey, honey, you are the prettiest thing I ever saw, and you met the right woman. And turns out I met Honey, who was a drug queen. And anyway, we got very close. She had some wonderful marijuana that I smoked while on vacation.
You smoked Honey's fatty?
I smoked her fatty hard. But she also served me some traditional goat stew, and it was disgusting.
It's likely
so that's my goat story.
It's likely that they overcooked it.
It had like a hair in it. It was disgusting. It was gross. I mean, I love this woman.
It only had one hair?
She was a drug princess.
It only had one hair?
It just seemed like...
Because proper goat servage involves having at least 4,000 goat hairs.
Well, you weren't around then to be an
carcass.
expert on these things. And, she had a whole, crew of, young boys running all her shit all over the place.
Maybe I should travel to the Cayman Islands and meet Honey and help her learn how to prepare goats properly.
I'm sure she would really appreciate that.
She would appreciate that.
All right, I'll give you her address.
I would not want a fatty, though. I'm against fatties. Just the drug kind.
Well, you shouldn't be. Are you against beer?
Yes.
All right, well, you're for locking up a lot of black people, so good for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, good.
Do goats have constitutions?
No, they don't, because they're fucking goats.
Goats have what? Constitutions?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have state of beings.
No, they have...
So they do have a state of... What constitution are you in?
Of course goats have constitutions.
I'm hungry.
Shut up, because they have a lot of... They have a whole bunch of written laws. Do you know what goat constitution number 16 is? Actually, it's the amendment to the goat constitution number 16.
Well, I stand corrected. No, I do not.
The number 16 amendment is...
Well, I apologize. I should have... Of course, I haven't heard of it. It's in the goat language.
And I think that pretty much says it all.
Yeah. Well, we all know the dolphin constitution is superior to all the animal constitutions.
It's pretty smart. What were you saying?
Supposed to ask Dylan how to pronounce Ceilidh.
Oh, I can't do that. I gotta write it down. I don't hear things and I can't spell. I do write and talk for
She's
a meager
gonna
living, but
for a meager living.
Yep. This is fun. How long do I have to do this for?
Not much longer, because I got to close down my house. It's getting to that point in the day when I'm expecting Krampus.
Is this the last name?
I don't know. How would you pronounce that?
Abby Jardine Smith is that.
Sealda.
Nope.
Seldy.
Nope.
Seldith. Selith.
I might...
Saliath.
I'm an expert, but this one's pretty tough even for me. I might say it's pronounced...
Cialis.
Kilid.
Oh, you go get out of here.
Kilid.
Yeah, whatever language.
Kilid.
Kilid?
Kilid.
That's not.
Kilid.
Give me a real word.
Kilid.
Kilid?
Kilid.
All right. What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. I'm not from another
Scotch?
country.
It's Scotch?
It is. It's very delicious.
Well, come on. I barely speak English. How am I supposed to speak Scottish?
You can't. Are you done with your drink now? Because I got to get going.
No, I want to answer more questions.
Okay. Give us some more questions, please. And also, if you want to get in that t-shirt thing, we've got about another 15 minutes to go here.
Have either of you seen a Bigfoot?
These shirts are awesome. Where do I get one of these?
I might let you take one with you.
Do you have any non-infant size ones?
If that's okay with you guys. Maybe Dylan can win one of these shirts for coming over today.
Oh, I don't want to take away from a fan. I will just take one from you personally.
Well, the woman's shirts would fit you.
I think we should all protest that last statement. But I do like the shirts. What was the question?
I don't know.
Have either of you guys seen a Bigfoot?
I saw a Bigfoot once.
I haven't, but I'm intrigued by a North American bipedal primate. And if they bury their dead, they'd be hard to find.
Did you know that Bigfoots, they when you see them in the wild, they just crap on you, and then they run away?
I did not know that. You'd think we'd. Where's all the Bigfoot
They're
poo?
relatively harmless, but you would find them less intriguing if you'd actually met one.
I love that Harry and the Hendersons, though. That last scene. I love
They're
it.
obsessed with fecal matter, and it's kind of gross. I don't know why everyone is so interested in Bigfoots, because they're just kind of gross.
They're like people.
That people don't come up to you and poo on you.
They're like birds.
At least not my friends. I mean, I don't have any friends, but if I did, I don't think they would poo on me. Except for Mont. I guess Mont does poo on me. He might be a Sasquatch. I think Mont is a Bigfoot. I got another...
But the truth is out there.
I got another thing here. I got another thing here from Brandon Cotton Jim. More potion, and can you fit in Bubba? Oh yeah, sure, I could do that. I gotta get some more potion first, though.
Pour me some potion.
Oh, do you want potion too?
La 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 la.
I need the funnel to put his potion in. Can you get me the funnel? Things are getting kind of precarious over here at the live show. I hope you're having a good time.
Hal, do you have any famous ancestors?
Benedict Arnold, right?
Yeah, Benedict Arnold.
Benedict.
No, Benedict.
Benedict.
Benedict. He's an ancestor. I don't know how famous he was. I think he was overshadowed by Benedict Arnold. But he was...
They were right next to each other in the phone book, though.
They were, yeah. And so people would often go to Benedict's house.
Ah, you want the other traitor. They called him up.
Because they had trailers back then.
And phones.
This potion is from Brandon Cotton Gin. Let's drink up. Shall we toast to the holidays and the good times that they represent?
I kind of feel bad about drinking to a cotton gin, but...
His last name is Cotton Jim, not Cotton Gin.
Oh, okay.
That seems kind of mean to go at his name like that. Sean Henry says, I would love a Christmas surprise, please.
Aren't I enough? I think that was a surprise for everybody.
You were a bit of a surprise. No one expected
or invited me.
Wanted you.
We did. We called you up.
She's being polite. She's a
she's
person.
a very good person, unlike most of this operation.
I rolled a 1, and that's Hal predicts your doom, plus the date of your doom, and where you'll go after your doom.
Holy man, you really are an expert.
Well, who was this for? Was this...
That was for Cotton Jim.
No, this was for...
Sean Henry.
Sean Henry. Haha, thanks. Okay, I've got to go down the back alley of the mind to the center point.
Can I provide the sound effects for it?
Yes, please do.
Sean Henry, in your brain, future.
I see it. Sean Henry, you will meet your doom under the blades of a lawnmower in your backyard.
Dun dun!
I can tell you the date. It will be 2072.
Dun dun!
You will be lying in your backyard, sunbathing, your body that looks like it's only 23, but you're actually a lot older, whatever you'll be in 72.
Don't know that, but you know his death, yeah.
And your automated lawnmower, which is very large, will accidentally ride over you, possibly as a result of robot rebellion.
00110.
And then where you'll go afterwards is straight to hell.
Yeah, but this is where most people go. Don't worry about it. We'll see you there.
Yes, we'll be joining you.
Yep.
Momentarily!
The biggest surprise of the night! We're gonna kill ourselves!
I'm gonna send Dylan there immediately.
Can we buy Dylan a shot?
I have a loft there.
You can buy Dylan a shot, yes. That's fine.
Ooh, yeah.
But you have to drink that whole thing if someone pays for it.
Well, then I get all the monies.
Nope.
How can you predict Dylan's doom, and can you predict your own doom?
Ooh, I think that the die did not decide that.
Boy, I don't know. It's hard to predict doom without...
I think you need to roll that legitimately.
I did roll it legitimately.
Well,
it says right there on the number
what's
one
the point of
slot.
being surprised if you can just straight up ask for it?
I think I'm out of surprises. Well, that's one. There was. You don't
Hey.
know. You weren't here initially.
He didn't get his bees.
Oh gosh. Hi, I'm Hal Thompson, and I'm an expert. And that. Bee. I hope that makes you happy.
Made me happy.
That's sometimes what you should say if a giant bee is going to attack you. That's generally how you should respond.
You know what I always wondered? Why don't people who are allergic to bees just stab the bees with their epinephrine pens?
Ethylephrine pens?
Epinephrine.
What's an epinephrine pen?
It's like it will.
Is that a Muppet? Epinephrine?
It's also a Muppet, but no, you know, like adrenaline. You know the things you stick if you're allergic to
Do you
it.
mean adrenaline?
I don't know what I mean anymore. This whiskey is good.
It's pretty good potion.
All right.
Do you have any more questions?
Are you supposed to predict our deaths and stuff?
Oh,
Yeah.
am I? Because that's going to be really hard. Okay, well.
Just
gosh.
do me. You can't do you. That's like some sort of... You can't do that. That violates a rule.
I don't know because there's so many different phases of time that I flit
He doesn't know.
in and out of that I'm not sure which one I actually will perish in. Time is always in flux, but these things tend to work themselves out. These paradoxes, so we'll have to see. Hopefully I will die the way that I think I'm going to die, which is in the bathtub with Dylan.
Is that how I'm gonna die?
No, you'll live long after that.
Mm.
You'll live for about 2 weeks after that.
I'm gonna live forever, you know. My brain is already in a computer.
But the rest of you will die in a bathtub.
This shit, you can make this grow it off a mouse's ass.
A different bathtub than the one I would die in.
We both die in bathtubs? What does that
Yeah,
mean? I
well-
haven't taken a bath in years. What am I? What? The infant? An elderly person?
That's exactly why you'll die, because you forgot how to take a bath. And
Drown.
unfortunately, you were trying to give me a bath, which is why I died. And then when you fail to do that, you're sad, and then you think maybe you could erase the memory of my death by taking a bath yourself. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, and you die. You drown in the tub trying to scrub your body.
But now that I know that, doesn't it alter the time?
No, it'll still happen. You'll forget.
Yeah, all that weed.
This potion is actually quite sleepy potion-ish.
Okay.
You won't remember anything that happened tonight.
So you roofied me.
Basically,
Okay, good. Well, I expect to wake up with my underwear on.
please
Okay.
don't make any Bill Cosby jokes.
Oh, you see, the thing is, I'm not a good guy. How about that? That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. That wasn't a joke, so that was...
No, it wasn't a joke. I have serious accusations against me that aren't addressed. Another not joke.
You want to hear my impression of Bill Cosby?
Can I predict what it's going to be?
No.
Okay, good.
Hi, I'm Bill Cosby, and I'm an expert. Do you have some more questions? I'm happy to help out if people have questions. I know that maybe you're struggling.
Can you ask Skylar Bowman to put his question in the comments? He emailed my Facebook
Skylar
user
Bowman,
page, but
resubmit your questions because you did
Facebook
it.
isn't letting me open it because I have too many browsers open.
It just didn't work. Just do it
We
again.
couldn't get on Facebook
Yeah,
because
we don't like Facebook.
the influx of people is too large.
It's a browser issue.
It was a brown nose issue. A brownstone.
It was a house in Boston's fault.
It was. The one Cosby
Stone.
used to live in.
See, the thing is, I am a fraud.
Anyway, I'd love some more questions that I could help out with.
You know, you're really easy to talk to. I see why people like talking to you. You are an expert. It's like you say the worst thing in the world. You're just like, okay. The next surprise is You're unflappable.
I'm unflappable.
But I do want to get you some new digs.
No, I really like my clothing. I couldn't be separated from it. I mean, literally, it's impossible.
That's what I'm worried about. I mean, you've worn it so long it has fused to your skin.
It actually grew out of my skin.
Oh, well, that is not supposed to happen.
That's why I can't remove it.
I think it's
something I don't really like to talk about. It
was
gets
your mother a parka?
very itchy, so I'm actually touching you with my skin right now.
Hal, what's the best thing to leave Santa to get the best presents if you've been a Dylan all year and don't hope to get any presents?
What's the best thing to get what?
To leave Santa to get the presents.
Oh, I see. You want to leave Santa something so that he'll give you presents. If
Bear
you've
trap.
been bad like Dylan.
Bear trap.
Yeah, I think a bear trap's a pretty good plan.
You just catch him and be like, fuck you, Santa, you're gonna give me all this shit.
You shouldn't say swear words at Santa, but you could just take all of his stuff and run.
Fudge you, Santa, give me all your stuff.
Yeah, fudge you, Santa.
He loves fudge.
He loves fudge.
Hal and Dylan should be a sitcom.
Hal and Dylan.
Best friends, sitting in a couch all day long.
I'm the expert.
And I'm the guy who says stuff. And insightful.
I'm an expert.
And I'm a Dylan. It's the Dylan and Hal show. We need. Let's workshop that.
That's pretty
How
good.
can I make the cake and eat it in a tube?
Make a cake and eat it in the tube.
Schedule an MRI on your birthday. I'm good at this. I am good. That was good.
That's a pretty good answer.
All right, good.
I'm gonna-
Let's have a little expert contest.
I'm going to take that one. Because mine involved the Matrix and was far too complex for the normal human mind to understand.
Is that a thing?
The normal human mind, yes.
Okay. I want to try one of these girl t-shirts on. That'll be fun.
I suppose you should show it off to everybody so they
Which
understand.
is bigger?
The white ones are bigger. They're for the...
But I like the blue one.
They're
But
for-
will I look like a... I mean, I don't want it to be... This is a medium.
The white ones are for non-male.
Man, what is wrong, America? This isn't a medium. It was a men's large and...
But then the ladies' ones run small. It might...
Yeah, but the ladies... I don't have the hips to do it.
I don't know if it's America's fault.
Hal, do you want to tell people how they get them? I don't know if it's repeat that.
The way that you get one of these shirts is then for every $20 that you submit to the Hal Thompson Fund this evening, I'll enter you in the contest. I think we've barely had more than how many T-shirts there are, so you have really good odds of winning one of these. You're gonna want to give us your.
This one should cost more.
If you can't wear a large T-shirt though, then you might not want to get one unless you want to give it to a buddy.
I could pull this off, right? But look, it just doesn't fit right.
Why don't you show this to everyone?
Look at how it does look pretty cool. The sleeves are absurd, but the actual body part looks excellent. Look here, get your face up into there. Yeah,
That should be. Can I take a picture of that?
sure.
Okay, she's gonna take a picture.
Oh, it's so easy to slouch in this
Do you wanna
horrible
go down?
place.
When I take this away, we'll be ready for
Here,
the
you
picture.
got it. You're
Okay.
ruining the shot.
We're not ready yet, though. Okay.
Mm.
It's the Dylan and Hal show.
Da 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 da.
How do I stop stealing candy from babies?
Don't.
Oh, that's easy. All you got to do is there's a patch actually that you can wear,
I have heard about that.
and it's called the candy patch. And you staple it to your
Scrotum.
to the inside of your armpit, and then the candy sort of gradually leaches into your body nearest to your heart. Put it on the left-hand side armpit, and then you won't feel like stealing candy from babies anymore once all those staples bleed you out.
It's a patch that you staple to yourself.
Yeah, that's the best way to put a patch on. There's goat hair in my water.
See what I mean? Like, no wonder that the drug princess and...
No, that's good. That's extra flavoring.
Okay.
How do I summon the Santa Claus?
Summon the Santa Claus. What you have to do is you have to put an interdimensional time vortex
That's your solution to everything.
at the top of your chimney. No, I'm sorry, at the top of your... No.
No, Chimney's right.
The first chimney that Santa goes to. Wait, no. Put it at Santa's North Pole his bed, and then when he gets in bed in the evening, he'll fall into the interdimensional portal, come into your house, and then you can
Have your way with them.
do what you need to do. I recommend stapling a patch underneath his arm so he stops eating all that candy, because he's probably got
Definitely.
diabetes.
Type 2.
A diabetes, I think, is maybe what Santa's got.
All I want for
How
Christmas.
do you choose between a cloak or a mantle?
A cloak or a mantle? Those are very different objects.
But you can wear both of them.
You can wear a mantle? Is a mantle not something that is above your fireplace?
No.
Or the Earth's crust? What's below the Earth's crust?
Yes, you can wear the Earth's crust.
No,
The
what's
mantle
below the Earth's crust?
The mantles, well, that's beneath it. Yeah, and then it's more. It's moist.
Are you talking about the Yankees number 7, Mickey?
Wear a cloak.
Yeah, the easy solution there.
What is the true meaning of the Hal-idays?
The true meaning of the Hal-idays is to be with your friends and family,
Aww.
and to have memorable times with them.
Mm-hmm.
Bring lots of fun in your heart, and be sure to hug and to touch every family member
Make sure it's your family,
multiple times.
especially if you do it multiple times.
I personally touch as many families as I can get my hands on. I love touching all those families.
But you were on that list now.
Because
That's not a good list to be on.
I don't have much family to touch except
Oh.
for my nephew.
Can I
I'll be
look at him?
seeing my nephew, and hopefully he'll let me touch him, although I'm not supposed to do that
I think
anymore.
that's a girl.
No, that's my nephew.
Okay. Isn't this cool, though? It's a great t-shirt.
Do you want that one?
No, I want one that fits.
Well, now that one's going to get all stunk up. If you want Dylan's stinky tea, then just let us know if that's
or you
the
can
one
buy it in grocery stores.
that you want. And if you win the shirts tonight, we should have that drawing pretty soon, unless someone's going to make another.
I have a fetching a fetching musk.
Dylan, what's a good wine to go with goat for Christmas dinner?
I drink wine, only red wine, with ice. So I would say any wine that's red with ice. But I would not say I'm a simple man of simple pleasures. And wine is just not, I like it with ice. That's like, anyone who drinks wine will say I'm retarded, but...
That's not really a good expert answer. Can you try doing
I
that?
never claimed to be an expert.
Can you try doing that?
All right, I'll try doing. What's a good
little-
wine we could?
A little more boldly, perhaps?
All right, a good wine to go with goat. I don't want to eat this shitty goat.
That's why Dylan's not an expert.
It's
and
true.
why I am. If you are trying to choose...
Yeah, no, the real answer that Hal would have gave is something about an interdimensional portal.
If you're trying to choose a good wine to go with your goat this Christmas,
Install an interdimensional portal near your cupboard.
that would help.
It
I'm
would
not
definitely
ruling that out.
All right, good.
But the main way to choose your wine is to go into the store and ask the people at the store, what wine goes best with goat? And then...
So your advice is to seek out other experts.
Yes.
A true expert would only say that. You have passed the test. He's legit.
It was a 3-step process.
Dylan, how do I defuse the bomb?
How does he defuse the bomb?
Cut the yellow wire.
They're calling you E. Dylan now. Is that okay?
Yeah, I love you, Dylan.
Okay.
He's like, no, E. Dylan is what I am.
How many stars are there?
Trillion.
No, there's not that many.
Yeah, there are.
No,
Yeah, pretty much there are.
no, there's only about 10, and they're just repeated.
Oh.
We just think that there's a lot.
mirrors up there.
Yeah, they're just repeated through. There's a lot of different mirrors. It's like one of those things that you might see at a circus.
Yeah, our universe is in a fun house.
It is. It's a giant fun house, and there's fun to be had.
Definitely. Like you try to go to another universe and bam, slam into that mirror.
No, you don't slam. They're not slammable mirrors.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it makes
They're
sense.
they're ethereal, but they
Dylan?
still reflect.
Dylan, how do I not become you?
How do you not become you, Dylan?
Start being a huge prick. How about that? What kind of question's that? You got a problem with me? I got my expert here. I got a question for you. How do you ask such a rude question to a stranger?
Hal, what is the next block of Magic the Get Together called?
Oh, there's an
Go on.
expansion for Magic to Get Together coming out. It's called the Badlands.
It's all
And-
about South Dakota.
Yeah, it will be focused on South Dakota and all the creatures, magical creatures that live in South Dakota. There'll be
Like the Sioux.
right. There'll be a Sioux card and
Fracking card.
there will that will be an instant that you can cast frack.
I like this.
There'll be which state is Mount Rushmore in?
South Dakota.
Oh, good, because that's a card that's coming out too for Magic to Get Together.
Like big stone carving.
Well, there's all 4 statues there. They're golems, and they each have
Fuck.
pretty high strength, and they're
I bet.
they can't take any damage. They're invincible.
Hal, does Critch hang up if you call her E-Crit?
Was that? Okay.
I don't know if she'd hang up if I called her Ecritch. I hope she calls me back because I just wanted to say something to her before we end up tonight.
Isn't Critch my girlfriend?
What are you talking about? Critch isn't.
I've been
your
dating this
girlfriend?
girl named Critch for a while now.
No, that's impossible.
She's like gorgeous and funny
Critch
and pretty
is my
and capable
girlfriend.
and I owe all my success to her.
But that's impossible. She
She
never
lives upstairs?
She never shows herself to people, though. She didn't show herself to you,
I
did
mean,
she?
Last night.
Oh, Critch needs to call me. This is bad news.
Do you have her private cell phone?
Yeah, I don't.
No. That's not a private cell phone.
She'll call me. I know it. I can tell.
Aren't you guys related?
I'm not related to Critch.
Oh, I
Why
just
would
thought,
you say that?
Just because your relationship,
That's
it seemed
sick.
like no, it's not. I didn't
That's
mean to
sick.
assume anything. It just seemed like you
You're
know.
sick. Oh, there she is. It's Critch. Hold on.
Hey baby.
Hey, Critch, don't listen to him. Critch.
Hey baby.
Critch, you don't see Dylan, do you?
Hal?
Yeah.
Hal? My boyfriend Dylan there?
Hey, gorgeous baby cakes. How you doing?
This is impossible. I thought that you and I were an item.
We're not
When
exclusive.
are you coming over, Dylan?
Oh, I'll be up there right after I'm done with this shit. Okay.
What are you bringing?
A lot of good libations and a ham. Hal gave me a ham because he trusts me.
I want your ham, though.
Oh yeah, you can have. Of course, baby, that's a given.
No, Critch, please. Critch, why don't you hang up anymore when I say your name?
I don't know.
What about if I called you Critch?
Oh, don't do that. She's gonna hang up.
I want to keep talking. Because Dylan's there.
Why you're betraying me?
No, well, how so? You never met her.
Of course I've met
You
her.
won't let me come over, Hal.
I've seen her socks and feet.
But that's it?
I thought that meant we were together.
You had other girls over.
Yeah, what about those other girls?
That
What
was-
about Critch when it's lonely at night?
That wasn't my real lady. You're my real lady. She was just helping out.
That sounds like a prostitute.
Yes, I hired her.
Oh,
All right, baby, we gotta go. Okay, I'll bring you something.
okay.
You sound good tonight.
See you, Dylan.
Get that ready for me. Get going.
Okay, I gotta hang up now, Critch. I can't take this anymore. That's terrible. I can't believe it. I thought that we were an item. I guess I'm just gonna have to play Magic to Get Together all by myself from now on.
Probably.
It won't be a get together though.
You can still be friends. You
I-
just saw her feet.
It won't be exciting when I play George Washington Golem and destroy her whole deck.
Don't you think it's part of your problem, Hal?
I don't have any problems. I'm pretty good.
There were questions for Critch.
She's gone now.
She's
I'm
gone,
afraid.
but I can answer her. I know it pretty good.
I know Critch better.
I missed
All right,
them all when I
Critch
went
off.
to get water.
It's
I
a
don't
Critch off.
want to have a Critch off.
All right, then.
I have to get going.
Does this make you feel uncomfortable?
Yes, I don't like talking about my relationships.
We're not talking about your relationship. We're talking about mine.
I've got plenty of goats anyway. I don't need Critch.
How did you do Eric Ross's and Nathan Swinger's?
Yeah, Nathan Sweat. He needs to tell us
You did? You
if
drew
he
names?
wants one.
Did you draw names?
Yeah. He won the surprise. No, I didn't draw names, but Nathan Swinger won a surprise that was the shirt.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
The shirt I'm wearing?
Well, hopefully not that one. I wouldn't think that he'd want that. Nathan, do you want Dylan's shirt?
That chance. Those are cool cards you have.
There's some items that I came by. I mean,
You're welcome.
I wonder if we could draw these t-shirts out of that chicken. I like that chicken. That's the only part of that show.
Jorge.
That's only part of that show, Beer and Board Games, that I like is that ceramic chicken.
That's barely part of the show.
Allie Pamplin wants us to predict her death. Can you do sound effects again?
Yeah. All right. Be careful, Allie. He's about to mine you. Wow, 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 wow. Into where is mine, 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 mine. Ding!
Allie, you will be in a mortuary.
Bum, bum!
And unfortunately, one of the coffins will fall on top of you.
Coven attack!
And that won't kill you. What will kill you is when the mortuary burns down
Unexpected fire!
30 minutes later. And you can't escape. It's
Improper exit signs!
a horrible way to go. I might be wrong about that.
No, I think he's right. He's been pretty right before, Elliot. Like, sorry, that just comes up. You're going to die a
does.
gruesome death.
It-
But don't worry. You'll be sent where?
You'll be sent to hell.
Straight to hell. Straight to hell. So
With the
that
rest
fire
of
will
us.
just get you acclimated to the current climate.
That's true. I think.
All right. That's sad.
I-
When, though?
I can't really tell you that. That's usually reserved and secret information. But it will be in when you're about 130.
That's young.
That will be a pretty young age to go.
Yesman's on.
Yesman?
Wow, it would be nice if Yesman called you one day.
Yesman Blecken is on the line.
Yesman?
Yeah.
I
He's
can't-
like my hero.
I can't believe it. I thought Yesman died in an explosion.
I have another quick question for you before you call.
Yes, please.
Hal, what is your opinion on stocking stuffers this year?
I think there's a lot of good options for stocking stuffers this year. Myself, I've considered giving socks
Good thing to stock in a stocking.
and panties.
Yeah, actually.
There's a lot of good panties that can be put into stockings for stuffing. I prefer the pink kind with ruffles or the Slim Jim, which it has
Sponsored
a
brand.
thin part in the backside.
Whoop!
And also,
Snapping on a Slim Jim!
you can snap into those if you're a lady with your body. And then I also like panties, those panties called the marzipan tees.
The marzipan tees?
Yep,
That sounds familiar, but...
those are pretty good. You can eat those or you can wear them or both.
Oh, edible.
Yep, but they go bad after about 4 days. So make sure that,
You wear them for 3 days and throw
and
them
then
away.
eat them off your body or refrigerate them.
I don't know if you... Wouldn't that be hard eating off your own panties? Any girls out there that need help
It's not hard.
eating off these panties?
It's not hard for me because I have multiple other Hal Thompsons that I can summon to eat them off me if I want.
All right, keep your sex life to yourself.
It's just my sex life.
Fair enough. You got me. You know, you're good.
Thanks.
You always get me.
I got you. I wonder if I should call Yesman Blecken. Did he suggest that was a possibility?
He says he's going to call you.
Oh, wonderful. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Hal, can I marry you?
Him?
You marry me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, just come over to my house. I have a little chapel, and it'll be all set up. It's pretty easy. You just have to say yes. And
No prenups.
I have a goat pass. Some goat.
Witness!
Some baby goats that carry the flowers. And Dylan will witness.
I'm a witness.
He's a Jehovah's Witness.
No, I'm not, but I will behave like one. Oh, here he is.
Oh gosh.
Am I allowed to? Am I supposed to
must be-
leave now? Am I being intrusive? Tell me if I should leave, folks.
You can just be quiet though. Hello?
I was told to be quiet, and I'm not.
Is this Yesman?
Hello?
Is Yesman?
Am I talking to a person?
Yeah, this is Hal Thompson. I'm an expert. You might remember me.
My name is Yesman, and I'm calling on the phone to wish you a good Kwanzaa and happy Easter or whatever you celebrate.
I celebrate all of those things. What do you celebrate Kwanzaa?
I celebrate Arbor Day. It's my favorite holiday.
Harvard?
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Oh.
Arbor.
Well, happy Hanukkah.
Well, what do you do for when you celebrate Arbor Day?
I just go down to the arbor and I look at the boats.
That sounds
That's what you do on Arbor Day.
How did you meet Yesman?
Yesman, how did we meet now? Was it at Empire Market?
I remember I was trying to buy a kitty cat clock. What was the thing?
I think
I got it.
It was a lesbian cereal.
you bought some lesbian cereal and then we got in trouble when we talked about it.
Lesbian cereal.
Yep.
That's right. Let me tell you something. I go to that store regularly. I'm there a lot. And I never see you anymore. You never come in.
I'm banned from that store.
Oh, you got banned?
Yeah, I got banned. I was told that I couldn't. I kept trying to find live chickens and other types of items that I need for my experiments, and then they said, please don't return. But actually, they said, please don't return after they kicked me and punched me and put me in the dumpster.
They do that to me every time I go in. That's just that thing.
Is that
the thing that they do at that store.
Yeah, I don't think you're officially banned.
Oh, so that was just the customer service that they pride themselves in?
Yeah, I suppose.
I didn't
Can I
realize
answer
that.
a question from one of your viewers?
I think so. Do we have some questions for Yesman?
I saw someone, Creek Star 7, which is the 7th in the Creek Star series.
Uh-huh.
I saw the first 6 Creek Stars, and they're all good, but I hear the 7th is the best. They asked Yesman, do you know about the Creek? Wait a minute, I don't know about that. They asked, hang on. They asked Yesman, they asked, Arbor Day is for scrub, no, that's for some. Do you know, wait a minute, what, they asked me, what, do you have any relation, what do you eat? Someone asked me, what do you eat for the holidays?
What do you eat
Yeah.
for the holidays? Yesman.
I have pizza sometimes, maybe.
Pizza?
Questions.
Sure.
That's
And,
it though? Be nothing special holiday thing?
Yeah, that's a terrible answer.
Well, you know, I mean, it's a holiday pizza. It's got special toppings just for the holidays.
It's true.
Like myrrh?
It's got myrrh. It's got a little frankincense on it.
Holly.
And they don't, you know, the gold is too much, but the holly and the holly flower and some inedible cum, they put a little on that.
Did you just say inedible cum?
Yeah.
No, cum, inedible cum.
Inedible cum. What?
Let me ask you something. Is the young man next to you? Is he the one who always gets drunk on the TV show with the games and the yelling?
Yeah, he comes on and he brings the yelling during the games. But
I don't recognize him with his nipples all covered up.
yeah, he usually has the nipples out. He's a nipples out kind of fellow.
I need to see him to make sure it's the same guy. You know, do I gotta pay extra for that?
You'd have to pay a lot of money to see Nipples this evening. Well, I don't like Nipples in my house.
Question for Yesman. Yesman, what would you do if you were blindfolded and shut in a glass box with kittens?
If I was blindfolded and shut in a glass box with kittens,
Yep.
I'd look for the nearest pretty lady in there, and I'd make a little romance, and I'd say, screw the kittens. Let's don't literally screw the kittens. I'd say, forget the kittens. You know, wait a minute, I saw a nipple. I got a little distracted because I saw a nipple. I think there's a delay in the video.
Definitely a little delay.
There's a 3-hour delay in the video.
No, go back about how you're gonna screw the kittens.
Right. Well, I take a kitten and I make sweet.
Can we have another question for Yesman, please?
I like that. I like that strategy though.
Not physically. Don't be sick.
No, of course not. I knew what you mean. Like, screw the kittens. Get that pussy over here.
Yeah.
Well, I admire you. You're a hero of mine. I like your no-nonsense attitude.
We've got more questions for you, Yesman.
Yesman, can you Mongolian throat sing?
I didn't understand. What was it?
Can you Mongolian throat sing?
The Mongolian throat sing?
With their throats.
Oh, yes.
Like Mongolian.
Yes, I can, actually.
Okay, can we hear that?
Sure.
Awesome.
I don't hear anything. Are you using a different wavelength that human ears can't detect?
Oh, you want to hear it now?
Oh.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I didn't understand what you were asking.
Can we? Yeah.
This has been fun. Fun to call up and have a conversation with people.
I think he wants to get off the phone now.
Wait, I have about 70 more questions I'd like
Yeah, we got a lot more. We need I don't know what your phone plan's like, but you're gonna be here a while.
All right, let's just go through 50 of them.
Okay, good.
But no time for answers. Let's just do the questions.
Okay, good idea. I support that.
You know what? I misestimated. With the 3-hour delay, we've actually asked you all the questions.
So we need an answer right now.
So I answer up.
I would say 19 and purple. Those are probably those are the main.
Okay,
well,
well,
sometimes I just don't feel in the mood like talking.
Yeah, good answer.
Well,
good answer.
I'll send those goats along shortly then.
It's good because I'll have them for breakfast. I make a goat meal. I make a delicious goat meal recipe, which is fantastic.
That sounds pretty good.
Have you ever had it?
I've never had. I've had flakes and crunch for breakfast, but never goat meal.
Oh, goat meal is delicious. What you do is you take some of the instant oatmeal, the kind you add to hot water and you stir. And then you add goat. And then you eat the goddamn thing.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay. Well, that was good information to have. But I have to get going now.
Well, it's nice to talk to you. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, and the New Year is coming up in a couple of months, and I hope that you have a good New Year, and you enjoy your 2013.
Okay.
And that everything is going to be happy, and you get flowers.
In about 3 hours, you're going to see 3 nipples.
Yeah, watch out for that Y2K, Yesman.
One last question for Yesman.
One last question.
Yesman.
Oh, boy.
Yesman, what do you think about that Greg Benson guy?
The guy's a hack. There's nothing talented about that son of a bitch. He's a hack. He's a son of a bitch, and he's a son of a bitch.
Ugly.
I got nothing to say about him.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
But I'm a pretty big fan. You know, I've been subscribed a long time.
No, you got to keep your enemies close.
Sure, and your friends closer, as the old saying goes.
And your goat's even closer.
So's Hal.
Well, listen, I'm glad I called. told this has been highly disappointing for everyone.
A big disappointment, really.
Well, I had a pretty good time actually. Can I come over to your house for the holidays?
Sure, bring Yakov Smirnov with you. He's pretty funny.
Okay, I'll bring him. Thanks for.
We'll get some comedy in this bitch, as the kids say.
Yeah, they get some. Then the son of a gun.
You got it.
Okay.
But
God bless.
Shoot myself in the head. You have a wonderful night.
Okay, thanks, Yeshi.
Bye, Yesman.
You got it. Good night, you sons of bitches.
Goodbye.
Good night. Teach me how to Yesman. Yes, teach me how to Yesman.
E, how was your family reunion? We saw the Facebook picture with the adopted ginger.
Oh, I had a really good family reunion. Unfortunately, I found out that none of them were my family.
Just one of those families you get touched.
They all looked like me, and I thought that this must be my family, and so I went to the reunion. Unfortunately, none of them said they were related to me, which was really unfortunate and sad because I thought for sure. But nope, no family.
It's kind of a common last name.
Yeah, they were all named Hal Thompson, which is why I thought I was related to them. Except for that one red-haired one. His name was Gringotts or
I
something.
thought it was Rusty.
Rusty.
Gringerich Rusty Thompson.
His name was red-haired kid. I don't remember.
Seriously.
That's a question I often ask myself at 4:59. I wonder if I could do that drawing. What?
Did you get?
Oh, is this a thing? No.
Did you get one from?
Yes. What did I do with it?
Pamplin?
Didn't we do that
hear
one?
those sleigh bells ringling, ding, ding, ding-a-ling.
You have to tell me what it was. I don't know what happened to it.
Good, folks.
She'd like Dylan to predict her death. Allie Pamplin.
Oh, Allie?
Mm.
Well, you know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you died in that horrific fire that Hal told you about earlier. I mean, he's
true.
the expert. I mean,
That's true. We did do that.
You're going to be 130 years old, and
you'll die young.
And you'll be relatively young, but
for that time period.
But give me a call, and we'll have a good time before you
burn up after the thing falls on you. Yep.
The coffin.
Congratulations, though, because that's a pretty good way to go. Ultimately, there's a lot of worse ways.
Yeah, and predicting death, you can't really expect a different answer.
Like if you go in the bathtub when Dylan's there, that'd be probably one of the worst ways I could think of.
No, why would that be bad?
Can you take that? Oh, never mind. I don't want you to take that shirt off.
Yeah, that Yesman kind of called me out. All right, I think I should go home. What do you think?
Yeah, I've got to wrap it up and figure out who wins the shirts.
Okay, well, it's been fun visiting.
Thanks for
coming. And thank you for letting me be a part of your Christmas celebration, Hal.
You're welcome.
You're a good person, and you're really helping the peoples.
Thanks. I tried to give them some help. I hope they have good holidays because of what I've said here.
Well, I think they're definitely going to have some good holidays.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I had to go? Okay. Do I have to take this shirt off? Okay. All right, well, don't mind me. You just wrap up the show. I'll just see myself out, okay?
Okay, thanks. Don't forget your broken phone.
It's not broken. It's hipster chic. All right, bye, Hal.
Bye. Have a good time.
Before you go, do you have a question, Dylan?
For Hal?
Yeah, for the expert.
No, I don't
just
know.
a question?
Just do you have a
know.
question? I don't know if that means for Hal or for the audience.
What's one easy thing people can do to give someone else a happy holiday? Hal?
No farting.
Simple advice, but good advice.
Just saying.
Do something unexpected.
Yeah, like not farting.
Yeah, or liberate goats and burn down a Walmart or something.
Definitely you should liberate goats. That's a #1 priority that most folks should focus on. I'm getting low. Please get them out so that I can eat them.
Can I have some of that dragon meat before you go?
Oh, the dragon meat. Sure, let's crack it open and see what we can do.
I gotta get going now. I've been kicked out.
This is my dragon meat. Comes in a can. Uh-oh. I don't know if
You
I
here,
can get
use
the
my
can
lucky
open.
$50.
Oh, thanks. You have a lucky $50.
It's on me at all times with my
That's-
constitution.
That's pretty lucky.
Ooh, you almost got it. Ooh, they don't really fill it up to the top.
I can't get it open.
Here,
Okay.
let me try.
I want to get it open, though. I think it's busted.
Your dragon meat busted? It does not look like a choice cut.
That's the head.
Oh, there's more in there.
That's it.
Oh,
They
that's
only give
it?
you the...
Bye, everyone. Thank you for letting me intrude.
Thanks for stopping by, Dylan.
I'm up to see Critch now. You got a message?
Yeah.
My message is, please ask Critch to tell you to get away and never come back.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell her to do that.
And because she's mine.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of her socks and shoes.
You stay away from her,
It should sustain you for the next couple of years,
you
right?
bastard.
Dylan, what shirt do you want? I'll save you one. What size? Yeah. What size?
He's taking a shirt now,
Yeah.
too, and then he's going to see
No, I
Critch, and they'll probably take turns wearing it and laughing about me. What a nasty holiday so far I'm having. This is awful.
Yeah.
Baby Cookie? Oh, she must have came out of her trance for a second. Are you... Oh, she went back into her trance. Oh, well. Oh, well. I guess we'll put you back down here somewhere. Put you on the... Oh, wait, I guess that won't work. Well, it's been an awfully nice time with spending some time with you, my friends, and answering your questions. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday with your family and have some fun and touch them.
Did you draw for the shirt?
I'm going to draw... I don't know how many shirts we have. Do you think that we could get a number?
How many shirts we
I think we've got enough shirts for everyone.
have?
But some of you who are men are going to get women's shirts because we don't have that many of them. But the ma'am's going to tell me.
You all done?
No.
No.
Oh, this is live. Okay, love ya.
Okay, bye. I'm going to make two piles. One's going to be men and one's going to be ladies. I bet you can guess which pile is my favorite. Let's see here. Oh boy. Okay, we've got 4 ladies. They're all going to win 2 shirts.
We have 15 shirts.
And how many lady shirts and how many men's? About half and half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we might have enough men's shirts for all of you, as long as large or medium is okay. We have 1 medium shirt and all the rest are large. Your winners tonight: Darian Woosley, Eric Ross, Marcus Jones, AJ Rotini, Marcus Jones, Matthew Carlson, Nathan Swanger, Sean Henry, and Brandon Cotton Jim. Your lady winners: Brittany Aiello, Stephanie Yuk, Abigail Jardine Smith, and Abigail Jardine Smith. Don't go back to the Plateau of Leng because you need to get your shirt. Or if you have an address there, you can just let me know what that is. You should all send me your addresses to the Hal Thompson at Gmail and tell me what size you prefer, and I'll send you whatever size I've got. And then if you are a man who had 2 entries, I'll send you 1 shirt probably. I hope that this is okay. Hopefully this deal will work for you, because it's still a pretty good deal if you think about it. Anyway, it was nice having you guys in my house for this event. I hope you come back sometime. I'd like to see you again. So please come back and then have a good holiday. Goodbye. I'm Hal Thompson and I'm an expert. And good night. I can't see.